In today's video, we're going to be reacting to hair transplant surgery in Turkey, Tom's bad experience. It was posted on the Treatment Rooms London. Let's see what went wrong. I'm going to share my thoughts on this.
Who went out to Turkey and got their hair transplant done at a cut price. And it looked okay, it looked clean, it looked safe. So I thought I'd go ahead with it. I looked at different clinics.
He seems to be disappointed based on looking at his hair from here. I'm not seeing any issues, but let's see what he's gonna talk about later, and maybe he's gonna show us what went wrong actually.
Read reviews, tried to find the best place to go with it anyway, just I didn't really know what to expect, but yeah, seeing the results.
Okay, so we have seen a little bit of his back, that's the donor area where they take the hair from for the hair transplant, and I'm not seeing any issues with that really. So far, everything looks normal.
We got there early in the morning, went in, saw the surgeon. I was under the impression that he was going to be the one doing the operation, but when we actually went into the surgical room, it was one of his assistants that was doing all of the...
Okay, that's a big problem. That happens a lot in Turkey, where you actually come for a surgery and then a surgeon will greet you in the morning and he will say like, hey, don't worry, I'm the surgeon here, you are in good hands. But then he disappears and the whole procedure, whole hair transplantation will be done by his assistants, by somebody who is not a doctor, but he's just an assistant, a technician. And that's always when bad results can happen, where problems can happen, where a lot of mess ups can happen, and yeah, that's not nice.
Work and the surgeon, because there was multiple rooms with multiple hair transplants going on.
Guys need to do your research, especially and avoid all of those hair transplant clinic institutions where they do like 10 or 20 procedures a day, where you have so many rooms. It's like a mass production factory for your hair, and these are the places that I never advise, because I know the quality is bad. Okay, so this is interesting. So here we can actually see what went wrong. I can already tell you what went wrong. If we look at the temporal region, where you can see the hairline that goes from here to here, that's the temple, you can see that it's looking a little bit less density and it doesn't have the definition. So they tried to transplant also on the temple area, but it didn't grow very well. And then if you look at the hairline, it's looking like it grew in, but it doesn't look the most natural. There are obvious zigzags in the hairline and it looks a little bit pluggy. It's looking like they placed some double grafts in the hairline, which are the follicles that have two hairs in it. These are the double grafts.
Based on my head, where it seems still numb after like almost 2 years.
Wow, he said that his recipient area where he placed the hairs, it's numb. It's still numb after 2 years, which is pretty unbelievable in a bad way, because I have not witnessed that with many people. Even with bad surgeries, that's really a sign of not professional clinic, where they don't know how to use anesthesia, where they abuse the anesthesia and then probably even damage some nerve endings in the skin tissue, and that's something that you can sometimes hardly recover.
Odd, I thought. In my temple areas, it's thinning quite a bit, and my crown hasn't had any growth at all by the looks of things. It's just not what I expected at all.
Wow, so he got also some hair placed on the crown and it didn't grow, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, that's a really something that, yeah, I feel sorry for this guy. Anyways, for all of you guys who are interested in my one-on-one consulting services, where I can actually help you one-on-one and guide you through the, getting your hair transplant process, help you choose the best hair transplant clinic, because I have visited close to 30 hair transplant clinics worldwide by now, and observed close to 100 procedures personally, and helped close to 2,000 men in your exact situation to find the best hair transplant clinic, maximize his hair transplant success, and make sure that your first hair transplant will be, because it's the most important one. So I'm going to make sure it's going to be done the proper way. If you're interested in consulting your situation with me and want my guidance, check out the link below. I will be happy to guide you personally. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and see you soon in another video. Take care.